friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today we just did a little shop my stash. I used some makeup that I haven't used in quite a while. We just chatted. I gave you some like updates. You know, we hung out. You know how these videos go. I had fun creating this look and just sitting down and talking with you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Before we hop into it, my plugs are from Love Kills Boutique. My earrings are from Spooky Doodle Club. I do not know where this choker's from, though. Sorry. I know I never know where my chokers are from. I made like a choker collection 4 years ago and I can't remember where most things are from. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I guess let's just hop into this video and film this look. Hello friends, how's it going? Today is August 26th. It's Wednesday. I think this video is going up tomorrow. Have my pumpkin coffee. Look how cute this mug is. I think I got it at a Marshall's last Halloween time. I can't remember, but it's really cute. And the bottom of the mug says Bat Cat. It's my favorite thing ever. That's not true. I have plenty of mugs that can classify as my favorite thing ever, so don't listen to me. All right, let's just hop into it. I'm going to do my makeup with some products that I haven't touched in a really long time, and I think that'll be really fun. We're gonna talk about life a little bit. I have a few just random channel related updates. We can just talk about life, things like that. It'll be fun. How about it? I did already prime. I always prime before I do my brows. I primed with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This was a longtime favorite and I haven't touched it in a while. And same with the Beauty Bakerie Wake and Bake Oil. I think I used this in a Shop My Stash maybe a couple months ago, but regardless, I haven't used it for a long extended period of time in a while. All right, foundation, let's hop into it. If I forget to mention a product while I'm chatting, it'll all be in the description box as usual. But this is my Colourpop No Filter Foundation Stick. I talked about this in my makeup favorites that stood the test of time, and I mentioned that even though I've loved this one for a few years, I haven't used it lately just because it hasn't really been my vibe, but I felt like I could use it today just to bust it out again, you know? All right, where to begin? Let's see. I had crazy technological issues over the last like couple days. It was super annoying. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably heard all about it. But what had happened was I filmed my first Odin's Eye video, and you might have already heard about this part of the story if you saw the actual Odin's Eye video, but I'd filmed it and I guess my microphone was dying, the batteries were going out of it. So the audio was horrible. It sounded like I was crazy distanced and it was just very fuzzy sounding. It like gave me a headache to listen to, so there was no way I was uploading it. So I had to refilm that video and I changed the batteries, all was good. And then the next day I went to edit 2 videos that I'd filmed the day before. Audio was bad on those because I hadn't checked it at that point. And I didn't think in the moment when that Odin's Eye video was bad that maybe the videos right before it were also bad because I hadn't had a chance to work on those yet. So that was 2 videos down the drain. But I was like, you know what? It's fine, it happens, microphone's fixed, I'll just refilm them tomorrow. So the next day I refilmed those again, and then I didn't have time to edit because I had to go to work. So then the next day, which was yesterday, I sat down to edit those videos before I had to go into the salon, and the audio is bad on those again. So clearly the microphone was just, it was time for it to go. So now I have a new microphone, so hopefully it sounds good. I've tested it and it sounded pretty good. I feel like it sounds just a little more crisp, which is nice. So yeah, that was my week. So really all in all, 4 videos down the drain since I couldn't use any of that. But you live and you learn. These things happen. I don't deal with technological issues too often, thank goodness, so it's not the end of the world, we'll power through it. I kind of feel like using cream bronzer again. It's been a while since I've used cream bronzer, like literally probably close to 2 months. I'm just gonna bust out my Milk Makeup Baked Bronzing Stick. I'm gonna pop it directly on my beauty sponge and just start going to town. It's been so long since I've played with this product, holy cow. And it's still just as beautiful as ever. I love it. So I want to clarify something. I did talk about it on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you get all of the behind the scenes and my mental debacles about what to do with everything. But I mentioned how 3 looks 1 palette videos and 2 looks 1, just my multiple looks videos essentially, they don't do the best. They're just continuously my least viewed videos, and I know it's not even just that the algorithm doesn't push them out, because my analytics literally say your audience isn't interested in this type of video, or isn't as interested, I should say. So I was posting about it on Twitter saying like, I don't know what to do, like I get asked to do them all the time, but then I put in days of work to do them, and then it feels like nobody watches them. And I'm not trying to, like, I don't want you guys to feel guilty. Like, if you don't want to watch it, please don't feel obligated to watch it. Only watch what you want to watch. But I was just trying to decide what to do with that, and I think I came to the conclusion that I'm still gonna do them. I'm just not going to stress about trying to do them all the time. I felt really guilty about having to cut back on them, so I was trying to get back in the habit of doing them every like week to 10 days. And I think I'm just gonna cut it back just a little bit more, maybe only do it every 2 to 3 weeks. I know that some of you are gonna be very disappointed in that, and I'm very sorry, but I have to use my time wisely. Those literally take days to film. And if the majority isn't liking them, I'd much rather put those filming days towards videos you guys would actually want to see. There'll still be plenty of tutorials with palettes. I always do a first impressions. I almost always do an Instagram video. I throw things in to get ready with me here and there. I think I want to start a new thing where I'll just play with like a bunch of new makeup at the same time, because I have been getting a decent amount of PR lately, and that would be an easy way for me to showcase all of it at the same time and just give you, I don't know, just more look variety and just see me play with stuff more. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. They're not going away completely. I know some of you got the impression that I'm just gonna quit doing them altogether. I'm not gonna quit doing them. I do like those videos. I just have to be smart about my filming time. I don't have all day every day to film, so I just have to be a little more strategic with how I do things. For my blush, I'm going to use the Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush in the shade Nude Flush. I got this like right before quarantine, and I think I only used it a couple times, but I really liked it. I just put a little squirt of it on the sponge. I think I put a bit much, but that's okay because I'm Betty Jean and I like blush. I also just genuinely want to know what you guys want to see. I mean, my analytics tell me that you guys love first impressions. You guys really like my PR monthly roundup review type videos, which is really good because those take a lot of work and I like filming them. You guys seem to really like my Shop My Stash videos like I'm doing right now. Those seem to do pretty well according to my YouTube Studio app. You guys love when I talk about eyeshadow palettes. If I do like a ranking video or a top 10 or just like favorite eyeshadow palettes, like anything relating to talking about eyeshadow palettes always does really well. I want to know more like chatty video ideas that you guys want to see. I always try to pair a chatty video idea with any Instagram tutorial I do, just so I can kind of cross-reference it. Like if you want to see this look, go to Instagram kind of deal, you know, trying to be strategic there. But I want to know what chatty type videos you guys want to see and just videos overall. Let me know. I always have an ongoing list of video ideas, so if I like your idea, it'll probably end up on that list and maybe I'll do it one day. I have such a long list. There's probably 60 videos on that list right now. For cream highlight, I don't have a ton of cream highlights. As you know, I use the same ones all the time, but this is Urth from Colourpop. I've been using this again over the last week and I love it. It's super pretty. I think I'm gonna color my hair tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I was deciding between a rose gold and like a darker silvery gray color. I'm thinking I might do the silvery gray first because just as someone who does hair, it'll be a lot easier for me to just let that fade out and then go the warm route than do it the other way around. Because I kind of want to go from rose gold into maybe like some reds and then just deepen it down. I kind of want dark hair again, bottom line. And I don't want to just switch from light to dark because why not use this canvas to do other things first? So that's my idea. So next time you see me, I might have a different hair color. We shall see. No, that's a lie. The video after this is pre-filmed, so give it a couple videos and then I'll have something different. Morgan did help me trim it again the other day because it was already getting really, really long in the front and I think it's super pretty. All right, setting powder. Milk Makeup Blur setting powder, and I know what you're thinking, Betty Jean, you use that all the time. You're right. However, I've actually been using the KVD Vegan Beauty one a lot lately, so this is kind of like a throwback, bringing this one back out. I know I posted a while back if you guys wanted to see me do a video with like all that KVD Vegan Beauty stuff I got in the mail. I have been trying to incorporate it in videos here and there, but I am doing a video soon, like a couple videos from now, that's going to be just like a get ready with me playing with like a ton of new makeup, so stay tuned for that. I'll be playing with a lot of KVD Vegan Beauty in that video. All right, let's talk about October. This might not even mean anything to a lot of you because I've gained a lot of you since last October, but typically the last few years I've done a series called Halloween, just a play on Halloween and Butte Bean. And in that I usually do a ton of costume looks. I do a ton of like glam related Halloween looks kind of thing, just lots of fun Halloween content. I'm still gonna kind of do it this year, but it's gonna be vastly different. Again, I talked about this on Twitter, so if you're on Twitter, this is redundant. You're the best though. Basically, the costume looks take so much time. I have to start pre-filming like right now for Halloween if I want to have good content for you guys. They take hours, and they're also not something I can just do before work because it's a full costume, usually lots of paints and stuff like that. So it's just not realistic for me to do before work. So it always involves me having to stay up really late or consume my entirety of my days off doing it. And truthfully, I just don't have time this year. I'm working so much. I'm still trying to film on those times that I just listed for regular YouTube content. I just don't have the time this year to pre-film an entirety of October's Halloween content. Not to mention the costumes cost money. I have to pay for specific wigs. I try to pay for specific makeup items that I need. I just don't have the money to spend on stuff like that right now. On top of the fact that we're not really doing Halloween things this year, like we really shouldn't be doing parties and things like that. So it's not like I'll be able to really reuse that stuff in a practical reason. My idea with Halloween this year is I'm still gonna plan to do a lot of like glam related Halloween looks, just like really pretty eyeshadow looks that are Halloween-esque, things like that, more wearable things, so to speak, like things you could just wear throughout October for fun. I'm not planning on doing any costumes this year. Not to mention the fact that like I'm not very good at them, and I know I'm gonna get some people that argue with me like, no, you're doing great, yeah, and like thanks for the encouragement, but objectively like I know I'm not great at them. And also not to mention those videos never do well. They're pretty much just for me to have fun, that's why I do them, but I don't have time this year. I really don't. I'm really sorry if you were looking forward to it. I've had a few people like message me and tweet at me saying like, I can't wait for your Halloween series, and I'm like, the disappointment is real. I'm so sorry. I just truly don't have the time this year. Maybe next year, we'll see, but I still plan on doing lots of fun Halloween glam looks and then just lots of regular content. I plan to upload a lot. Usually I upload every day in October. I can't promise that this year, especially because I do want to upload every day in December. So it's just a matter of trying to manage my time as best as possible. I'm doing the best I can, and I will try to make October as fun for you as possible. Speaking of October and Halloween time, I really want to change up my background again. I know I changed it recently, like I rearranged some stuff. I want to change it up again and like get it super Halloween-y decked out back here, so we'll see if I do that sometime soon. If I do, I'll post all about it on Twitter and Instagram stories if you want like full details about it. Not something I'll really make a YouTube video out of because the majority won't care about that, but if you want to see up close and stuff like that, go check that out. Alright, for blush. In my top 10 blush video, a lot of you were surprised that I didn't include the Cotton Candy Champagne palette. This one almost made the cut. It only didn't make it by like a smidge. But I figured I'd use it today because I do still love it. It just didn't make it in my top 10. I think I'll use Stop and Smell the Rosé today. No, maybe I want to use No Champagne, No Gain. I think this is the one I've used the most. It definitely has the biggest dent in it. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. I'm getting nervous because flu season is right around the corner now. Just try your best to just be safe. Wear your mask. For the love of all that is holy, please wear your mask. Goodness gracious. Alright, Freckles. I've been busting back out my Lime Crime Amber Freckle pen. I posted about this on Twitter also. If you want updates, go to Twitter. I post there fairly frequently. But the Colourpop Freckle pen isn't my favorite. It's already kind of drying out on me. I can still use it, but it's definitely like significantly drying out. It does not seem to last nearly as long as like the felt tip pens from Lime Crime. So just a little update on those. I think I want to be pretty freckled today, especially right around the center of my face. What are your favorite Halloween movies to watch? I always have to watch like Nightmare Before Christmas, that's a given. Hocus Pocus, the Halloween Town movies, Addams Family. There's so many good movies, but whenever October comes in and I always try to watch a Halloween movie every day. Doesn't always happen because life gets in the way, but especially since we're still staying at home for the most part, I want to know what your favorite Halloween movies are. They can be spooky as well. I'm always down for a spooky movie. I have an ongoing list and I want to add more to it. I'm using Freck now, by the way. I mix my Freckle products now because how much more extra can I be? And then just tapping these guys out so that they kind of fade in and disperse and don't just look like little dots all over the face. I feel like my best advice when it comes to fake freckles, not saying I am the master at them or anything like that, but I feel like the trick is try not to make them look like perfect little dots. You want them to just look very sporadic, and I don't want to say the word splotchy, but just amorphous. You don't want them to be a perfect shape. You don't want perfect symmetry, anything like that. And I think that's what looks the best, but you do whatever makes you feel best, of course. For eyeshadow, I thought we could bust into my Shroud Cosmetics Divinity palette. I've had this for so long, and I've had, goodness, probably over 2 years now. I thought it would be really pretty to play with today. I kind of want to put Bastet like all over the lid and just blend it out, and then maybe do a winged liner with Katesh. Very simple, but I want something kind of bold. I kind of want to wear a dark purple lip, channel the spooky, you know? I didn't put highlight on yet. I'm missing a whole damn step. Give Me Glow White Noise. Talked about this in my top 10 highlight video, so I thought I would use it today. Ah, look how pretty that is. This was literally my #1 favorite for a long time. Just look how bright, and I barely tapped in there with my brush. And now I'm glowing to the moon and back, as it should be. If you like blinding highlights, Give Me Glow is the place to go for sure. All right, setting spray. I'm just gonna use my Pixi Glow Mist because that's what I've been using lately. All right, eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with my Smashbox lid primer in Lights. Blend it out and not set it because I don't prefer to do that. Super excited about using this palette. This palette is ultimately getting discontinued, so if you have your eye on it, I recommend picking it up while it's still here. I don't know for sure if these are sold as singles or if they will continue to be sold as singles. I know the Creepy Cute is sold as singles. I'm not sure about this one. I do have a discount code with Shroud Cosmetics. It's Bean in all caps if you want to save 10%. I will make a small commission, full disclosure, so don't use it if you're uncomfortable. All right, so let's dip into Bastet. This is just such a beautiful fall toned palette. It's so pretty. This is my MOTD Cosmetics Miss Shady Lady brush. It's basically a tapered blending brush. I like this kind of brush for kind of putting a shadow all over the lid and then kind of blending it through the crease a little bit. Do you guys have any plans for September? Again, we're trying to stay home as much as possible still. I don't think we have any like stay-at-home plans or anything. Zane and I want to start doing like crafts together. We bought a little mini crochet kit for beginners yesterday. Like I got one that looks like a little donut. He got one that looks like a little jellyfish. That's hard. Oh my gosh. All I got through, it took me like probably an hour and a half to figure out, was I finally figured out how to do a chain. If you don't know anything about crocheting, this will be foreign to you. It's very foreign to me. And this next step, I don't even know how to do it. I have to do like a thing where it starts to make it like curved. Wow, it's hard. I decided to call it quits for last night after the chain. Goodness, it's hard. But like I want to get good at like random crafts like that because then I could make things and that would be cool. I'm not a very crafty and artistic person outside of hair and makeup. Like I don't really paint, I don't really draw, I don't do anything like that. So I kind of want to learn. And Zane is down as well, and it just gives us something new to do together. Now that my eye is very raccoon-like, I'm gonna take Rati right here, just this light beigey color, on a fluffy brush. This is also from MOTD Cosmetics. It's the Seamless Sheer Blend. I'm just going to take that right where the edge is and just start buffing at it to help get a nice seamless little blend here. And then once this is complete, I will move on to the wing. Do you guys have any Halloween time traditions? I feel like every year we always go to Mickey's Not So Scary, which we're not going to theme parks right now and it got canceled anyways. We haven't been to Halloween Horror Nights in a while, but I really wanted to go this year before pandemic happened. Like this was my idea back in January. We always try to go to pumpkin patches and just do stuff like that. And it's always so much fun, but this year's gonna be so much different. I would love some good stay-at-home ideas. On Halloween, I'm off. It's a Saturday. And we're probably just gonna eat a bunch of candy and watch movies all day. I wanna have a night with Morgan and Zane. More so Morgan, but I guess Zane could make virgin cocktails because he doesn't drink at all. But we want to make very, like, I don't know, just fun Halloween-themed alcoholic beverages just for fun, because why not? I want to bake and make cute Halloween goodies. We want to do some Halloween crafts as well. Like, I want to get one of those just, like, white pumpkins and paint it. Simple. Zane and I really want to make a graveyard terrarium inside of a pumpkin, like a fake pumpkin. I think that would be very fun and very cute. This is where we're at with that. Very simple. I just love Shroud's shadows. They blend so easy. Can never get enough. For my wing, I'm going to start with my NYX Glitter Primer and just kind of get a sticky base down in a rough wing-like shape. And then I'll just kind of dip into my shadow and kind of follow that line. This is my Spectrum A17 brush. It's just a small angled brush. And we're just going to draw a little wing, or a big wing in my case. I never go small with my wings. Alright, so dipping into Katesh right here. That's beautiful shimmer purple. I'm going to start following what I did and just create a wing. It's always so hard for me to talk while I do this. This is such a beautiful purple. Love it so much. The wing is done. I just love that brilliant purple ring. It's so cute. For my inner corner, I'm going to take Heather and we're just going to swirl that in the inner corner. Because that's what you do with an inner corner highlight. This is a really pretty face highlight on my skin tone as well. Really, really like it. Okay, well, this is where we're at. I'm going to repeat this on the other eye, throw on like my eye pencil, lashes, lips, all that good stuff, and I'll be back when I'm complete. All right, this is the look complete. I think it's so pretty, kind of spooky-esque. I just really love it. I feel very pretty, and I wish I had plans today, but alas, home, editing, working. At least you guys get to see it. The eye pencil I paired with this look is Onyx from NYX. It just matches that Bastet shade so good, and I actually added a little bit more of that Bastet color on my lower lash line just to smoke it a wee bit more. My lashes are Slayer from Rouge and Rogue, and on my lips I went with Purgatory Liquid Lip from Black Moon Cosmetics. I just felt like this really deep purple would be perfect in this look, and I think it is. I think it's really pretty. So yeah, this is the final look. I hope you like it. I guess let's just hop on over to the outro and chat some more and end this video. Hello, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was really fun to just kind of sit down and chat with you guys. I really enjoyed filming this. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I look forward to filming and seeing you again in the next video. If you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave me a spooky emoji, because I feel like this looks a little spooky. If you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram and follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Please make sure you're staying informed with Black Lives Matter. It's so important. There's a link in my description box that will take you to resources and ways in which you can help. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.